It's been humbling and a privilege to be able to be in the operating theatre and see the work of Save a Child's Heart actually in action.
We've been a big supporter and sponsor of SACH for quite a while, but this was the first time that I got to see the real effects of the great work that you guys do, and we're just so excited to be part of it, even in our small little way.
As the young Ethiopian girl, the 7-year-old, was walking into the catheterisation, I was just thinking of the journey she's gone on to be here and how scared she must be walking in.
She was so brave. She actually took my hand as we walked in, and I thought for this young girl to be in another country surrounded by a whole lot of strangers, and that she was comfortable to do that, or at least brave enough to do that, and then knowing that she and many others like her are going to go on to live these full lives that they wouldn't have had otherwise, affecting their siblings, their parents, all the people that they're going to meet. It's just incredible.
One of the things I really love about SACH is they bring children in with their carers and fix them and then send them back. But that's not good enough for Israel as the startup nation. You've actually got to build a scalable business. It's great that we can do the work here, but wouldn't it be so much better to bring the doctors in and then create the capability back in countries in Africa and elsewhere? It really speaks to the uniqueness of SACH's model.
The number of people who can be impacted by this because of the number of doctors who have now been trained, 160, the fact that 350 operations now occur here in Israel, but a similar number are occurring now south of the equator, south to south collaboration occurring. When you add all that together, it's easy to see the power of compounding. It's not just the direct impact on the individuals, but it's the compounding effect it can have over a long period of time. And it's also creating goodwill between countries and exporting that goodwill and hopefully transferring that same spirit to allow that to permeate more broadly across the world.
It was incredible to see that the infrastructure here at SACH had to be built around bomb-proof surgery rooms, air filtration that no other hospital would need. And regardless of the reality here, they are still managing to bring in many plane loads of people from around the world to perform life-saving surgery. And that was just incredible, and very proud of Israel and proud of SACH.
For those who aren't aware, our foundation is driven by staff. And so the foundation matches staff on their contributions. So Gary, Dan and the team who have driven the engagement here, but to then see them bringing along all of our networks to engage with Save a Child's Heart is really satisfying, because like the sort of the flywheel effect or the impact that you have with the doctors, we're seeing the same thing within Macquarie with our partners, because it's hard not to see what tangible impact Save a Child's Heart can produce for individuals, but also the communities that they're engaged in.
Every one of us has been a child. Many of us have been a parent. If you're born healthy, you know how lucky you are. Then if you're also born in a place where you don't have access to things that should be a basic human right, what Save a Child's Heart does is level the playing field and therefore just creates a better world.